exercise 3.4 chapter 3. First question, solve the following pair of linear equations by the elimination method and the substitution method. So going into elimination method, x plus y is equal to 5 is the first one, 2x minus 3y is equal to 4 is the second equation. So by elimination method, how do we solve this problem? We'll just see. We'll take, for making the coefficient of y in 1 and equation 2 equal, we multiply equation 1 by 3 and then we add both the equations. So what do we get here? When you multiplying equation 1 with 3, you get it as 3x plus 3y is equal to 15. And what's the second equation? You're having it as 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. So you're adding both the equations. You will cancel out 3 by 3y. You're getting it as 5x is equal to 19. So 19 by 5 is the value of x. Now putting this value of x is equal to 19 by 5 in the first equation, x plus y is equal to 5. We get y is equal to 5 minus 19 by 5, which is nothing but 25 minus 19 by 5, which is equal to 6 by 5. So you are having here x is equal to 19 by 5 and y is equal to 6 by 5 is the solution of the given linear equations. Next, substitution method. In substitution method, we take both the equations and we substitute one of the variable in the other variable, and then we find that variable, and then again to get back the value of that, we substitute in that equation. So how do we do this process? We'll just go through. So x plus y is equal to 5. Second equation is 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. So equation 1, from equation 1 what do we have? We get x plus y is equal to 5, means x can be written as 5 minus y. So this is equation 3 if we take. So now substitute this equation 3 in equation 2. From which equation we have taken that, we brought the equation 3, we shouldn't substitute in that. We have to substitute in the other equation. So substituting equation 3 in equation 2, we get 2 into 5 minus y minus 3y is equal to 4. So which implies 10 minus 2y minus 3y is equal to 4. That means we are getting y minus 5y is equal to 4 minus 10, or y is equal to 6 by 5. So by any of the method you solve these two algebraic equations, you will be getting the same answer. So you got y is equal to 6 by 5. So we have to get x is equal to 19 by 5, because we have seen by elimination method we have got that. So we'll solve it by using this method. So now substituting this value of y is equal to 6 by 5 and put this in equation 1. So what do we get? Or you can put even in this equation where x is equal to 5 minus y, where y is equal to nothing but 6 by 5. So you're getting x is equal to 19 by 5 and y is equal to 6 by 5 by both the methods, by elimination and substitution method. Next, going into the second one, 3x plus 4y is equal to 10. 2x minus 2y is equal to 2 is the next set of equations which we are given, pair of linear equations. So how to solve this? Now to solve by elimination method, we take the first one as this as equation 1, equation 2. And then to make one of the coefficients, so we'll make coefficient y equal. So we have to multiply equation 2 with 2. So here, and then we add both the equations. So what do we get? So you get 3x plus 4y is equal to 10 is the first one. And the second one is 4x minus 4y is equal to 4. So then if we add these two equations, what do we get? We'll see. We are getting it as 7x is equal to 14. X is equal to 14 by 7, which is nothing but equal to 2. So now substituting the value of x is equal to 2 in equation 1, in either equation 1 or equation 2 you can put, you'll be getting the same answer. So we are substituting it in equation 1. So you're having equation 2 we are substituting. So you're getting 2x minus 2y is equal to 2. So put the value of x is equal to 2. You're getting it as 4 minus 2y is equal to 2, or 2 minus 4 means minus 2. So minus 2y is equal to minus 2, which implies that y is equal to 1. So therefore you are having x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. By elimination method we got this. Now by substitution method also we have to get the same answer. So by substitution method we consider both the equations. Again we write down what are the equations which we are having. 3x plus 4y is equal to 10 is the first equation. 2x minus 2y is equal to 2 is the second equation. So from 1 we have 3x plus 4y is equal to 10, or 3x is equal to 10 minus 4y. X is equal to 10 minus 4y by 3. Now substituting this equation or the value of x, we take that as equation 3. Or value of x in equation 2 we are substituting. So what do we get here? We get 2x minus 2y is equal to 2, implies 2 into 10 minus 4y by 3 minus 2y is equal to 2. So which means that you are getting it as 20 minus 8y minus 6y is equal to 6. Taking LCM and distributive property both we are using and cross multiplying, we get this. So you are getting from this minus 14y is equal to minus 14, or y is equal to 1. So now substituting y is equal to 1 in equation 3, we get x is equal to 10 minus 4y by 3, which is 10 minus 4 into 1 by 3, that is 6 by 3, which is equal to 2. So we are getting x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. So by both the methods we got the same answer. Next, going into the third one. Third one is 3x minus 5y is equal to 4 is the first equation. 9x minus 2y is equal to 7. Now you can either make x coefficient same or y coefficient same. So now for making coefficient of x equal in both the equations, we multiply equation 1 by 3. So you will get 9x over there for both the equations. So you are getting here, if you are multiplying this with 3, you get it as 9x minus 15y is equal to 12, and 9x minus 2y is equal to 7. So then you are subtracting. When you subtract both the equations, you get 9x get cancelled. So then you are getting this as minus 13y is equal to 5, or y is equal to minus 5 by 13. This is the value of y which we got. Now putting the value of y in equation 1, we get so what are we getting here? 3x minus 5y is equal to 4. So that means in the place of y we are putting it as minus 5 by 13. So here you are getting, if you are taking LCM, 39x plus 25 by 13 is equal to 4, or 39x by 13 plus 25 by 13 is equal to 4. So you are going to get 3x is equal to 4 minus 25 by 13, which means 3x is equal to 27 by 13, or x is equal to 9 by 13. We are getting the answer. So we got x is equal to 9 by 13 and y is equal to minus 5 by 13. Now the same problem we are going to do by substitution method. So we are going to write down both the equations and we are going to express one of the variable in the form of the other. So which equation will be taking? We will take the first equation itself. So here you are having from equation 1, we have 3x minus 5y is equal to 4. 3x is equal to 4 plus 5y, or x is equal to 4 plus 5y by 3. Now substituting the value of this, if you take this as equation 3, substituting equation 3 in equation 2, what do we get? We'll see. And that is equation 2 is 9x minus 2y is equal to 7. So 9 into 4 plus 5y by 3 minus 2y is equal to 7, or you're getting it as, here 3 3's are, it get cancelled, so you get 12 plus 15y minus 2y is equal to 7, or 13y is equal to 7 minus 15. I'm sorry, 13y is equal to 7 minus 12, which is equal to minus 5. So y is equal to minus 5 by 13. Got the first answer. Now substitute the value of y in equation 3. We get x is equal to 4 plus 5 into minus 5 by 13 by 3. So which is equal to, you're going to get it as, if you take LCM over there, you're getting x value as finally minus it is 9 by 13. You're getting x value. So x is equal to 9 by 13 and y is equal to minus 5 by 13. These are the values which you're getting. So now going into the last problem over here in this, x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1, and x minus y by 3 is equal to 3. So now considering equation 1, this first one, that is x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. We cross multiply over here, we are getting it as 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6. As equation 1 we are going to consider it. Then the second equation is x minus y by 3 is equal to 3. Now take cross multiplying or taking LCM, you are getting it as 3x minus y is equal to 9. Take that as second equation. Now here you are having the coefficient of x for both the equations is same. So what do we do is we subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So we are going to get it as 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6, or 3x minus y is equal to 9. So subtracting it, we are going to get it as y is equal to minus 15 by 5, which is equal to minus 3. Now putting the value of y is equal to minus 3 in one of the equations. In equation 1 we put, so 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6 means 3x plus 4 into minus 3 is equal to minus 6, or 3x minus 12 is equal to minus 6, which implies 3x is equal to 6, or x is equal to 2. So that's the answer. Now doing the same thing by substitution method. Again while solving, x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. We get two equations. So 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6 is equation 1. And second one is 3x minus y is equal to 9 is second equation. So now from equation 2 we have that y is equal to 3x minus 9. Or x is equal to, you can take it as 9 plus y by 3. So we substitute equation 3 in equation 1. 3x plus 2y is equal to minus 6. So 3 into 9 plus y by 3 plus 4y is equal to minus 6. So 3 will get cancelled here. So you're having 9 plus y plus 4y is equal to minus 6, or 5y is equal to minus 6 minus 9, which is y is equal to minus 3. You're getting 15 minus 15 by 5, which is equal to minus 3. Now substituting the value of this in one of the equation. Okay, we got what is x and what is y. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. So now form the pair of linear equations from the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by the elimination method. And find the solutions if they exist by the elimination method. So what is the first problem? We're just going to, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes half if we only add 1 to the denominator. A fraction reduces to half to 1. It becomes half if we only add 1 to the denominator. So what is the fraction? We have to find out what is the fraction from the given condition from the problem. So solution, we are having, let the numerator of the fraction be x and the denominator of the fraction be y. So then the fraction is equal to x by y. Then according to the given conditions, we are having two cases. In case 1, if 1 is added to the numerator and subtracted to the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. So x plus 1 by y minus 1 is equal to 1. So x minus y is equal to minus 2. You are getting the first equation. In case 2, it becomes half. The fraction becomes half if we only add 1 to the denominator. So x by y plus 1 is equal to half. So you're getting the equation as 2x minus y is equal to 1. So this is the second equation which you're having. We are having two equations. So we'll solve this by elimination method. Now you can either add the subtract these two equations to eliminate y because y are same, or you can multiply equation 1 with 2 to make the coefficients of x equal. So we are doing equation 1, we are multiplying with 2, so that in order to make the coefficient of x equal in both the equations, so what do we do is x minus y is equal to minus 2. You are multiplying it with 2, so you are getting it as 2x minus 2y is equal to minus 4, and the other equation is 2x minus y is equal to 1. So then you subtract both of them. So what are you getting here? The first one, you get cancelled 2x minus 2x, and this becomes minus y is equal to minus 5, or y is equal to 5. You got the y value. Now substitute this y value in one of the equations. So substitute the value of y in equation 1, that is x minus y is equal to minus 2 implies x minus y is equal to minus 2, which means x is equal to 3. So we got the answer, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 5. So therefore the required fraction is 3 by 5. Now the second problem. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? So let the present age of Noori be x years and let the present age of Sonu be y years. So 5 years ago means previous, back, we are going back. So age of Noori is x minus 5 years and age of Sonu is y minus 5 years. So 5 years ago Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So Noori's age is equal to thrice as Sonu's age. So x minus 5 is equal to 3 times y minus 5. So which is equal to x minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 15, or x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. So 10 years later means after 10 years. Age of Noori is x plus 10 years and age of Sonu will be equal to y plus 10 years. So 10 years later Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. So x plus 10 is equal to 2 into y plus 10. That is the second equation which we are having. So you are going to get it as x minus 2y is equal to 10. So we have the required equations as the first one is x minus 3y is equal to minus 10 is the first one. Second one is x minus 2y is equal to 10 is the second one. Since the coefficient of x is equal in both, coefficients of x are equal in both the equations you can subtract both of them. X minus 3y is equal to minus 10, x minus 2y is equal to 10. So minus sign if you put over there, you will get x minus x. This becomes minus y is equal to minus 20, which implies y is equal to 20. So substituting y is equal to 20 in equation 1, we get that x minus 3y is equal to minus 10, or x minus 3 into 20 is equal to minus 10, which implies that x minus 60 is equal to minus 10, which means it is equal to 50. So age of Noori is equal to 50 years and age of Sonu is equal to 20 years. Next, the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Also 9 times the number is, this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Find the number. So let the digit at the units place be x and the digit at the tens place be y. So then the number is 10y plus x. Also the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits is equal to 10x plus y. By reversing the number you will get it as the digit in the tens place will become in the digit in the units place and the units place digit will become tens place. So therefore you are having 10x plus y. So according to the given condition you are having that sum of the digits 2-digit number is equal to 9. So x plus y is equal to 9. That's the first equation. And 9 times this number is equal to twice the number obtained by reversing it. So 9 times the original number means 9 into 10y plus x is equal to 2 into 10x plus y. So now solving this, you are going to get it as 11x minus 88 y is equal to 0, or x minus 8y is equal to 0. Now subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, consider the two equations. Because the coefficient of x is same in both the equations, x plus y is equal to 9 and x minus 8y is equal to 0. We subtract. So here you are having x plus y is equal to 9, x minus 8y is equal to 0. So here when you're changing the sign, x minus x will get cancelled. Y plus 8y is 9y is equal to 9, y is equal to 9 by 9, which is equal to 1. So now substitute this value of y is equal to 1 in one of the equations. You're getting x is equal to 8. So therefore the required number is 10y plus x, that is 10 into 1 plus 8, that is 18. So next problem. Meena went to a bank to withdraw 2000 rupees. She asked the cashier to give her 50 rupees and 100 rupees notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. So find how many notes of 50 rupees and 100 rupees did she receive. So suppose that Meena received notes, X notes of 50 rupees and Y notes of 100 rupees. So then according to the problem you are having x plus y is equal to total number of notes is 25. So you are having x plus y is equal to 25 and 50 x plus 100 y is equal to 2000. So that is x plus 2y is equal to 40. That's the second equation. So now we subtract equation 2 and equation 1. Equation 1 from equation 2. So what do we get? We'll see. Because coefficients of x are same in both of them. Therefore you are getting here x plus y is equal to 25, x plus 2y is equal to 40. So x minus x, y minus 2y minus y is equal to minus 15, y is equal to 15. Substituting this value of y in equation 1, we get x plus 15 is equal to 25. That is x is equal to 25 minus 15, which is equal to 10. So therefore we are having x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 15. So Meena received 10 notes of 50 rupees and 15 notes of 100 rupees. Meena received 10 notes of 50 rupees and 15 notes of 100 rupees. Going to the next one. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. So Sarita paid 27 rupees for a book kept for 7 days, while Susie paid 21 rupees for the book she kept for 5 days. Find the fixed charge and the charge for each extra day. So let the fixed charge be x rupees and the charge for each extra day be y rupees. So how do we write the equation? We'll just see. So then according to the given conditions, you are having that x plus 4y is equal to 27, because extra days over here are 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. And the second equation is x plus 2y is equal to 21, because here the extra days are 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. So subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, we get 2y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 by 2, which is nothing but equal to 3. Now substituting this value of y in equation, in x plus 4y is equal to 27, you get x plus 4 into 3, which is equal to 27, or x is equal to 27 minus 12, which is equal to 15. So x is equal to 15. So fixed charges are 15 rupees and the charge for each extra day is 3 rupees. charges for each extra day is 3 rupees.